So hello students, welcome again. So now moving to the another question of indefinite integral here. So that's the question you would have definitely tried. See, it's a good question, and again it's a question based on the method of substitution, where the whole objective is to get or replace a function by some new variable t and get its derivative along with dx here. Okay, so that's a good question according to me at least. So I'll be look at e raised to the power ex this term. See, there's no chain rule in indefinite integration, bachcho. Okay, so whenever you have a function within function, so e raised to the power, so e raised power x is an exponential function, but instead of x you have this thing. So in integration, whenever you have a function within function, this is for sure that you can't integrate it unless you assume replace this by t. But before replacing that by t, you need to have its derivative sitting outside with dx here. Okay, so two things are very clear. In any case, I am going to replace this by t, but not before getting its derivative multiplied by dx, which I will be replacing by dt, bachcho. Okay, so let's manipulate something here. So we know its derivative is e raised power x minus, so keep that thing in your mind, its derivative of this function is e raised power x minus e raised power minus x. So mark here, so e raised power 2x plus e raised power x minus 1. I am separating it. Why? Because the other term is nothing but the derivative of this term. So into e raised power x plus e raised power minus x dx. So now I'll be breaking it into two different integrals, bachcho. So first one will be e raised power x, because this is a sorted case now. This is done now. I think all of you can see it happening. Okay, now let's focus on the second one, e raised power 2x plus e raised power x minus 1 into e raised power x plus e raised power minus x with respect to x. So this one I will say, of course, for this one let e raised power x plus e raised power minus x be t. For this one, okay, so its derivative is e raised power x minus e raised power minus x dx is equal to dt. So therefore I can say our integral is, so that's your dt, bachcho, and this is e raised power t, so this is nothing but e raised power t dt. But the trouble is here is still this one. Okay, now see here what I will suggest, take e raised power x common. So you get e raised power x minus e raised power minus x plus 1 into e raised power, the term which we already have. Okay, now moving ahead, so I can write e raised power x into, I am rewriting it, just rewriting it, bachcho, this into e raised power x plus e raised power minus x dx. Okay, so as I said, this is done, e raised power t plus, now take it with this one, so e raised power x minus e raised power minus x plus 1 into, see they are same base, so power add up, so you get e raised power x plus e raised power minus x plus x dx. Now I believe you all can see it. If I replace this with z, its derivative, so let e raised power x plus e raised power minus x plus x be z, then its derivative is e raised power x minus e raised power minus x plus 1 dx is, bachcho, dz, and that's what we wanted. Okay, so finally it will be I is e raised power t and t was e raised power x plus e raised power minus x plus, of course, this is e raised power z dz, so integral will be e raised power z only, e raised to the power e raised power x plus e raised power minus x plus x, and don't forget to add indefinite integral constant here. So that was a far better a question, and based on method of substitution, bachcho, a very important method in indefinite integral.